You know, and that's an interesting point too. Is like there's like the normie barrier, and I say normie like not actually meaning it, but like you go from like winning a lot of locals and tournaments and being sick in your region until you break through to people who kind of like half casually watch the game, and now they're watching. Soon say they're watching KoDoRiN, and they're like, oh, I guess I gotta start paying attention to these guys. And that breakout can be very sporadic and weird. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, the long story thing is funny. A lot of these players are like, damn, they just came out of nowhere. It's like, actually, they've played since 2014 and then took a little break and then went back to it. You know, it's like played Slippy for 40 hours a week.
But we're starting Pokemon.
Yeah,
and
I think I heard that about...
Sorry, go ahead.
I think I heard that about LSD or something. I thought LSD was new, but apparently, at least what I heard, according to my chat, they've been playing since like 2014-15. I was like, oh, that's 7 years.
It's always that too, right? I can't wait, like you said, till we find someone who's like, yeah, I played for 2 years and that was it. What's up?
Damn. You're the GOAT.
But SFAT putting in work right now. KoDoRiN working on his second stock. Uh-oh.
You got to think of SFAT.
Yeah, so
go for it.
I don't know too much about KoDoRiN, but I heard that KoDoRiN's very good against non-spacies. Like, that's what KoDoRiN's known for.
Yeah, in addition to the the Colt 84.
That's a new option.
Well, Koopa Troop was doing it.
Koopa Troop, how could I forget?
To be
hope
fair,
it
he
wasn't
only uses that move.
I hope it wasn't a miscount.
I have no idea if it was intentional.
No, it was intentional. We got to give him credit.
All right.
That's that, man. I'm wondering, you know, is he still kind of a good at the Marth matchup, having played Pew Pew for so long, or is we're kind of past that at this point? He's looking good right now.
I mean, Pew Pew's still got what
I
it
definitely
takes.
think he.
Go ahead.
I think he has a playstyle that like is perfect against the non super S tier Marths. If that makes sense.
So
like,
we can only beat bad Marths.
He gives up a few too many.
That's what he's saying. Yes.
Well, no, but I think like versus Zane and Music King, like especially Zane, Sack obviously has like a kind of hard like mental block almost, and part of that I think is due to his style where he kind of plays a style where he goes for very safe combo routes, stands in a lot of annoying spots, but stands in them pretty consistently, chooses some like offbeat timings to run in on, but maybe not like mixes them up super well once he actually does get called out. So when he plays against Zane or Music King, sometimes you just see him like kind of get destroyed because they know that timing is coming.
Right.
But right now he's looking great.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe that second Firefox actually it brought KoDoRiN back onto the stage.
Oh, wow.
Not this time.
That's going to be it.
Wow, he was actually holding in towards the stage when that Firefox hit and got under Pokemon Stadium. SFAT doing jumping jacks now.
What is going on, brother?
He's popping off.
You got to keep the blood rushing.
I think it's worth noting that I think he's just pumping himself up. He's not popping off.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah.
So LACS 1, the old heads will remember Ludwig's first online tournament back on Old Net Play. SFAT won that, and I remember we asked him, you know, what's the difference between playing here and playing net play back when, you know, regular tournaments were still going on. And he said, I can pop off. I was screaming. I was going, yeah, baby, and all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome.
And you were like, oh, I guess there's a difference here. A cute little turn on up tilt. You get more damage on this. Oh my god. What a poorly timed dare by KoDoRiN, or a brilliantly timed up tilt.
You gotta respect Fox's up tilt, man, no matter where you are on the stage. KoDoRiN yet to get a hit.
Like go-to options are just super strong right now. He's hitting like the clear choice almost every time.
Oh. Yeah, look at this. KoDoRiN, I mean, kind of frozen there on the ledge, kind of trying to get his technical bearings, but even then, SFAT choosing the right spot dodge, the right, like, right there.
Yeah.
Knew he was going to whiff the grab and just went for the spot dodge instead. Sheesh. Looking really nice right now.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That can be tricky to cover, too, but really good shine out of shield there by
Yeah,
SFAT.
I think KoDoRiN might have sweet spotted a little badly, and that was why KoDoRiN got hit, but even then, like, everything SFAT's doing is just working right now.
Also, KoDoRiN went that
super solid.
That like when you dash dance and then you do a dash attack in the opposite direction, it's like most often a failed pivot F smash, which sucks, right? Because it means that you're just not hitting your one and dones.
Right.
Oh no!
My god.
SFAT looks like he wants a part of this Division 2 here, man.
My god.
Yeah. Oh my. KoDoRiN has not gotten a hit in. Okay, gets one.
Oh no!
That's the slime. accidentally doing
And
that
then
with
gets a down
Marth.
throw.
He did the slime.
He did the slime, and you don't want to do that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is what happens sometimes when you just get really owned, and then once you actually do get hit, you're like, what? I got hit?
Yeah. I believe
not
that was
ready.
KoDoRiN's first grab of the game.
He actually got one earlier and did a forward throw on accident.
Oh, no.
So everything just working out in SFAT's favor here. A lot of technical flush from KoDoRiN.
SFAT also spamming spot dodge, which is now, like, he can just keep doing that. Like, he can keep flipping that coin, and if it gets paid, it's fine, because he wins, and if he doesn't, he's got 4 stocks to play with, and that's a 4 stock on FD. Pretty rough.
Yowza.
That's a bad look if you're a KoDoRiN fan. Getting forced on FD, it's like, you get into the area of like, do I even go back? But you still gotta.
Yeah, I feel like there's picking stages for momentum like you were talking about, and just having to pick FD against Fox, because that's how the game is. Squid punching the air right now. He's so mad. No, not the wall. Not the wall, Squid. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. KoDoRiN getting slapped around.
KoDoRiN's maybe feeling the pressure of like playing on stage. There's been a lot of weird accidents. Like drop chain grab, a 4 throw there, F smash to the left, then to the right, F tilts in the middle of the like.
Yep, missing
It
pivots.
looks to me that like,
Point getting the ledge. Sorry.
you know, SFAT's just used to the stage. Like he's used to warm up for one player and then just playing against them. But I think for someone that's maybe a bit newer to this type of format, that could be a rough thing to like have to have it in your head. Like I'm gonna play against SFAT all week and then actually have to play it. Like you can have too much on your mind, have too much time to prepare essentially.
If I'm KoDoRiN, I don't want to be thinking about the fact that the loser plays Plup here, because that's not where you want to. That's not where you want to end up.
Up and comer, new player Plup.
Yep.
Yeah. SFAT's also the kind of guy who has historically taken Marths to FD. Maybe for me, maybe for not, but he's not afraid. And if you show him a little bit of fear,
Oh, he can smell it in the water slam.
insane tech.
Wow, the sweet spot.
He's got all the answers.
Look at how patient
Oh my
SFAT is
God,
here.
yeah. KoDoRiN's just kind of spamming F down tilt, and I feel like Sack has been sharking for that the entire time. Like full jumping, jumping over it. I personally, like, I think Marth down tilt is a very good choice, and it's a very good tool, but especially on FD, like, if you're going to throw out an attack, why not throw out something that gives you a kill? That's kind of my mentality.
I mean, also, too, if, like, you know, as a Falcon player, fishing for Marth down tilt on FD is, like, a very fun game because he's crouched down. If he whiffs, you have an easy stomp, easy fall, whatever you want, really. You know, it's a safe, great move.
Nice.
Okay. Getting back his bearings.
KoDoRiN finds one grab here. He could even out this game. No problem.
Side B.
Yeah, not safe at that spacing.
That might be the set right there. That like poor choice of a side B instead of going for a grab. Oh, but gets a grab.
No up smash this time.
Should be kill.
Bread and butter, bread and butter. Did he land there?
Oh no. Oh, still. Okay.
Hey!
Wow, there it is. Brings back to 1 stock. Imagine.
I'm imagining it, Slime.
Imagine the story
I
of
love the way it
KoDoRiN.
looks. If KoDoRiN comes back 3-0 here against SFAT, that's one for the ages.
I do not like how this. Oh.
Oh no, SFAT.
Leffin's hearing the one-winged angel theme right now in his head.
I can't. I don't want KoDoRiN to win.
KoDoRiN!
No!
Oh my god!
Okay,
that's it.
all right.
All right, KoDoRiN getting 3-0'd. Unfortunately.
You know, I'm not even an SFAT fanboy, but like watching, like the way KoDoRiN plays, I'm all for new players, but if KoDoRiN's gonna win, I want him to win playing good. That was, even if he had won that game, I don't know if he could have been proud of it.
That's a good point.
It's hard too, because it's like if you're playing poorly, if you're having a bad set, it's so hard to just start playing well right away. You know, like we talk about momentum in terms of someone running over us, but also our own internal momentum where it's like, okay, yeah, I can't seem to hit a pivot to save my life. Am I going to start hitting him in game 5? I don't know. Maybe not. It's less likely for sure. And KoDoRiN just got off on the wrong foot, it felt like, which is unfortunate because, you know, it's kind of his first time here in the Summit Champions League. But
yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting question because sometimes if you're playing off, the go-to response is like, okay, I'm down a full stock. Like SFAT took the first stock in game 1 like almost instantly, and you're like, okay, well, I need to hit something real quick so I'm back to being even because most people are they're only really comfortable when it's even or they're in ahead. So a lot of the time when you're playing bad, you start going into, oh no, I need to start playing well right away. But the reality of it is, usually it's actually better to like, okay, let me try to find pieces here and there, kind of stop the bleeding, play okay first, and then later on in the match, then I can start going for like my actual really hard stuff and really try to actually win. So like if you go down a full stock, you don't need to make it 3 stocks. As long as you take the last stock first, you still win, right?
Dude, he looks like he's getting ready for a rap
battle. In your head,
battle.
it can be very hard to do that.
Yeah, it's like a blackjack table. Like you lose a grand right away, and you're like, oh, I gotta get it back. I'm just gonna bet another grand really quick. You know?
Don't chase your losses in neutral. Kind of just
exactly.
That's really good advice from Leffen though, because it is hard to play from behind for most players. But yeah, if you can kind of shake off the pressure of that and just keep the same spacing game you had planned, that's probably the most efficient way to actually make a comeback.
BTS, can we acquire quickly the rights for "Lose Yourself" by Eminem and kind of just play it?
Aiden says he's on it.
Okay. I need 8 Mile on the phone.
Ooh, SFAT even gave a little steely camera look.
Yeah, he is just really enjoying this whole thing. He's also playing. There's a small trampoline there, and he's playing what looks like his grandmother's house, which is very cool.
Shouts to Grandma. Well, how sick would it be if he just did jumps on that trampoline?
Dude,
instead of just on his floor.
Players starting to incorporate shenanigans into their player cams would be so funny. Like setting up bits where like I don't know, they trampoline across the screen or something like that. Get creative,
we're
guys. We need, we need eyes. More eyes, more sponsors.
Shout out to the sponsors, of course, for making this event possible. And everyone watching at home, we're just getting started on week 1 of the Summit Champions League, but we have a month of Melee here, Slime.
Yeah, a whole